We had a very nice lunch with the President and Vice President and the President's Chief of Staff. Clearly, our number one issue is getting the economy going again and getting people back to work. And we believe that in order for that to happen, that we need to cut spending. We need to stop unnecessary regulation that's hampering small businesses' ability to hire people. We also talked about trade, someplace where I think we can find common ground to address the needs of the American people. But it was a very good lunch, and we're able to find enough common ground, I think, to show the American people that we're willing to work on their behalf and willing to do it together.
We did have a fairly robust conversation about the need for all of us to work together to send a signal that we're serious about cutting spending. We had agreement on that. I guess the particulars and the details will be where the disagreements may lie, but we're coming out of this lunch committed to trying to do that because the economy so desperately needs us to work together to send the signal that we should start growing again as America, because that's what America does best. It innovates and leads. We talked about ways that perhaps we can begin to lay the foundation so that entrepreneurs and small businesses can begin to grow again, so that we can see an economy that will be one that is still here in a very healthy way for our children and theirs.
I would say the main portion of the entire lunch was talking about the economy. Ways that we could grow the economy, a lot to deal with regulation, reform to unleash those shackles that government holds, especially on small business where 70% of all the jobs are created. We looked at places that we could work together on, from jobs to cutting of government spending. And it was a beginning and a start, and we look forward to having the President on his word, where we can move legislation, where we can create new jobs in America.
Any questions? Can you elaborate on what you said about trade? Did you reach any agreement on Panama, Colombia, moving anything forward?
I've made it very clear that the House would like to consider all of these bills. There's a lot of support for South Korea, but there's also quite a bit of support for Colombia and Panama. And I think it's clear that there's an interest in moving all three. I would just hope the sooner the better.
Mr. Speaker, you talk about the effort that you're going to put forward tomorrow in terms of the spending bill. Your stated desire by the leader today to cut off funding for implementation of the health care bill. And is there a possibility of a grand bargain over the course of this year with both spending cuts and tax reform?
Listen, we talked about the need to cut spending. And we did talk to the President about the fact that we are moving forward tomorrow with the continuing resolution that's going to cut spending. We've got a lot of work to do, but the American people expect Washington to cut spending in order to grow jobs in America.
Did you discuss any specifics in his budget?
No.
Beyond just this lunch today, are you getting a sense that the President is more serious about reaching out to Republicans in a more significant way than he has over the last 2 years?
I thought it was pretty clear today that the President wants to try to find some common ground with us. There are areas that we are going to disagree about. But I think all of us know that there are some issues that we can work on together. And whether it's education, whether it's tax policy, whether it's trade, or even cutting spending, I think we can find common ground and show the American people that we're able to work together. Thank you all. Thank you all.